Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. First off, let me get going by apologizing for not getting a video out earlier this week. I know I had said last week when I did my 5 days of videos, I was going to announce the contest winner on Monday, but I forgot. I was on vacation this week, Monday through Thursday, so we got back last night, and now trying to get back to normal. So I just wanted to get a quick little update out there, let you know that that video will come out on Monday next week. I will announce the winner of the contest. So yeah, again, I apologize. Sorry for those of you, especially you, David, that commented and wanted to know where that video was. So all I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you a couple things that I picked up while we were out on our trip. Now, we went up to Prescott, Arizona, one of our favorite little getaway spots. It's about an hour and a half drive from where we are. Weather was fantastic. Rained 2 days, but that was kind of nice to have kind of some rainy days. And then the last day, the weather was perfect. It was about 72 degrees. We went to their little zoo. We sat out by the fire pit. We had a great little time up there, but now we're back to reality. So they have 2 thrift stores, well, 2 Goodwills up there, and I struck out at both of those. Nice. And not a lot of good stuff there. They do have like a Salvation Army in town. That was actually closed. They're closed during the weekdays due to staffing shortages, as well as a lot of the other restaurants and shops in town. So as we came back in town, there's one Goodwill that's way out on the other side of town that the only way that I'm ever going to stop there is if we're going out of town somewhere, because it's halfway to our trip in Prescott. So we stopped there, found a couple things, had one other stop at a Goodwill last night when my daughter was at her swim practice and had a really good haul there. Also, actually, while I was in Prescott, we did stop at there's like a pop culture comic book store that has a bunch of kind of cool stuff. They do have one little sliver of sports cards there, and I found a couple items there. So I'm going to show you all of those things. So yeah, let's go ahead and get going. All right, I'm going to show you the sports card things first because there's only a couple of them. The reason I bought them is because they were really cheap. They had 2 of these Sports Flick rookie sets from 1986. This has a rookie card of Bo Jackson, Barry Bonds, Wally Joyner, Jose Canseco, all of those great guys from back then. They only had these at $3 a piece. I'm going to put them in my antique booth for $15 a piece and should sell for that price. That's kind of about the going price on eBay. And they also had this little set. I've actually never seen these before. I knew about them. This is a 1987 football set that was made for distribution in the UK. And they're smaller than the standard cards. So yeah, so the cards are smaller. And I think some of the images may even be different than what they were on the US cards. Now, I knew it wasn't complete. The box wasn't completely filled, but it was only $2. And look, it had Steve Largent. It has Eric Dickerson. It has the Herschel Walker rookie card with the Dallas Cowboys. That one's really cool. Also has Tony Dorsett, Reggie White. Had a lot of the greats in there. So for $2, it was kind of a no-brainer. Even the single base cards go for 25, 50 cents a piece. So I'm going to do really good on this little box. A little haul that was $3, $6, $7, $8. So net me 40, 50, maybe even $60. All right, next up was that Goodwill that's way on the other side of town, way out as you're heading up to Flagstaff and Prescott in that way. You actually have to take a little access road. It's kind of tough to get into, but I found 2 really good items. First up, I didn't know even what this was other than it was old, and it says Sears Roebuck and Company on it. You press the little scale, and the little lever goes up based on what it is. I didn't know until just this morning. I looked it up to see what this is. Does anybody know? Anybody of you? Say it out loud. I'm listening. Yeah, this is an egg tester, an egg weigher. So you'd put the egg on the scale, and it would tell you what type of, well, it was medium, large, or extra large egg. Yeah, how cool. So really fantastic condition on this. I looked up comps. They're selling anywhere from like 35 to about 70 or so. Since this one's in really nice condition, I'm going to ask at the top end of that range. I'm thinking $70, $80 is what I'm going to ask. We'll see if I get it. The other item is a clock, and this is a Pepsi clock, which is hard for me to buy Pepsi because I'm a Coke guy, Diet Coke in particular. But this is a vintage Hanover clock. It still has the little label on the back. You just see it has a little battery pack. I haven't tested it yet to see if it works. We're out of AA batteries. I got to buy some today. Got a few other things I got to test. But picked up this clock for $9.49. My guess is I'm going to put this in my antique booth for like $30. I'm going to check on eBay, check comps. I think that's just plexiglass, not real glass on the front. I have shipped a couple clocks like this in the past, but you got to box the heck out of them. Charge up to $20, maybe even $25 with how shipping charges are right now during the holiday increase. So yeah, I'll look at comps. I'll throw one on the screen if I can find one on eBay. But this is a vintage 1990s Pepsi Hanover clock. All right, so those are the two items at that store. At the other store here in town that we went to last night, found a few cool things, probably all from my antique booth. First up, we got this little Tigger plastic bank. It's got the little slot there. It is missing the stopper on the bottom, but I've sold them without them. It really hasn't stopped sales in my booth. It was marked $3.49. I did get to use my coupon last night, 20% off, so about $2.75. I'll probably put it for like $7. I put it for $10 if it had the stopper, but probably $7 as is. And one of the coolest things I ever found, we found Wreck-It Ralph. He's got Wreck-In Action. He's got a little on-off button too, so he probably talks. I got to change the batteries out. Marked $5.49. This is really cool. I'll check comps, see if this is something rare or goes for more on eBay. But generally something like this, I'll put in my booth for $12.95. Possibly more on eBay if it's worth it. All right, brand new Denver Broncos hat. Really cool, fitted with a little bit of elastic. Listed as a one-size-fits-all. Brand new with tags, marked $3.49. I may put this in my booth because this style hat, this exact one, goes for probably, maybe at the most $12 to $15 on eBay. I'm going to try it in my booth. It's football season, football stuff selling, so I'll throw this in my booth for $12 and see if I can get the sale there. More sports stuff. Really cool Nebraska Cornhuskers like serving tray. This one was marked $3.49. Again, I got to check comps on some of these. When I'm buying them, I'm always just going, I know I can get at least X amount in my antique booth. This is probably $12 to $15 in my booth. Possibly more on eBay, but I don't even look it up at the store. When I know I can at least get enough in my booth, there's no reason to research it in the store. I know I can turn $3 into $10 to $15. And the last item, I love finding these. These sell really quickly in my antique booth. Sparky ASU bobbleheads. This is the basketball one. This one's fairly rare. There's a baseball one, and then there's the standard one where you're just holding the pitchfork. So I was really happy to find this basketball one. $4.49. Again, a little cheaper with a coupon. $20 in my antique booth. Every time I sell Sparky for $20, and they move generally pretty quickly. So I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else sitting around that I found on my trip. So again, I apologize for not getting that video out on Monday. I'll do it next week. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. See you next time.